What's up, you guys? This is Josh with Flip to Be Free. We wanted to do a video on showing you what's been selling on our eBay store from the pallets that we bought, the Lowes pallets and that one Khols pallet. And this is just strictly what's been selling on eBay. This is not counting the stuff that my wife's been selling on Facebook. She's been killing it on there, actually. She's actually been making the most money is from Facebook. And yeah, so we, as of right now, you guys, the pallets are paid for. Everything is just becoming profit, but we are putting it right back in to the business and building inventory from it. And yeah, so we just want to kind of be honest with you guys, show you what's been selling and how it's been doing. All right, let's get to it.
1, 2, 3, 4!
All right, what's up, you guys? So I'm just going to try to show you guys what's been selling on these last two videos. We done, the first one was the Lowes pallet, and the second one was the Khols pallet, and the third one was kind of my story on how I purchased my home from selling on eBay, and plus some of the stuff that we bought to resell from the flea market. So this is going to be just kind of showing you guys, like I said, we want to be completely honest with this Flip to Be Free channel. We want to be able to show people that it's super easy to get started. The hardest part is getting started and really just going for it. And anyways, let me just show you guys what's sold so far. If we look at active, let me just go back. All right, so $1,000.63 and 48 cents. So this right here is just strictly total shipping, everything included. This is not profit. So if I had to guess, profit would be around, I can get the total numbers, you guys, if y'all really want, but I'm just doing a rough estimate. I'm just going by, we paid eBay last month. It was like maybe 30 something bucks in fees. And this month was like 50 bucks in fees. And next month is already building up to 50, 60, something like that. But anyway, so I would say 800 bucks. Not, don't quote me on it. It's just giving you guys an idea. All right, so 43 sold. Now, we've been selling a lot of stuff on Facebook, because if we can sell something on Facebook or, or like a offer up app, whatever, if we can get cash for something, that's going to be golden because, we're able to get the most out of it. And because, whenever you sell on eBay, yes, you're splitting some profit, 10% to eBay plus PayPal, transfer fee, all that good stuff. But anyways, so far, $9.90 was just the other day, or November 12th, for a belt, sanding belt, 36 grit was $9.90, which is not too bad. So it was about $4 or $5 after fees and everything, which came off the Lowes pallet. Now the water pick came off the Khols pallet. Thank God that everything worked on it. Everything was fully functional. It was actually pretty much sealed. So we got $117.50 for that. It was an auction. It was like a 7-day auction. We did it, and it did really great. So profit from that would be about $100, $99, something like that. And we try to tend to do free shipping on everything. Just because, when you see free shipping, it just does something to people's minds that they think that, oh, I'm just getting such an awesome deal. I mean, I do understand that you still make sales by offering shipping, but we just like to incorporate it in the price and stuff like that. It just helps. Sometimes we do make the customers, they'll show at the bottom pay for shipping, but it's really whatever type of situation you want to do with that. All right, so the thermostat from Honeywell's was one of the one of the Lowes pallet. It's $14.99. The extra bass Sony Bluetooth speaker was from the Khols pallet, and it was in good working condition, and it was pretty much like an open box item. We got $30.99 for that. The French Toast Girls school uniform, that's just something that we had that we sold. Graco steel paint strainer. This was off the Lowes pallet, and I didn't even know what it was, to be honest with you. And I work with paint full time, and I just didn't put too much to it. It was just a small little box, and I looked it up. I'm like, wow, I can get almost $20 for this. So listed that, it did well. Okay, and this right here is the $5 Nintendo Wii that I bought. If you guys seen the past video, at the flea market sourcing, and $5 sold it for $29.99. So it was maybe around $15 profit after shipping. Okay, so next is this Delta. I don't know if you guys were also in the video with the flea market sourcing. Remember we spent like $56, something like that. One of those handles for like a bathroom sold for $32.99. So that was really good. I think shipping for that was maybe $10, 8, 9, $10, something like that. So not too bad. So I really spent only $3 or $4 for that, for what you're seeing right here on the Delta handle. So that was pretty good profit. So we're happy with that. These are those black shoes on the recent video as well that were free, that someone was giving away or just throwing out in general. That's when we were sourcing at a recycling center. Yeah, black Nikes, $15. Made about, I think, $8 from that after fees and everything. So that was a good free item. This right here is the lot of 10 Humble, the 120 volt wiring, something commercial thing. Anyways, we had a box. This came from the Lowe's pallet. And I'm glad I looked them up, because I thought that maybe it had just been a flea market item to sell over at the flea market for, maybe $1 each. But apparently these things are $5 or $6 a piece. So I sold them on a 10 piece lot because somebody else was selling it. So I beat their price by $1, and it sold. And we have one more lot left. So we had 20 in total in that. So to be honest, you guys, the Lowe's pallets did awesome. I was very surprised on it, but it did awesome. And with the Khols pallet, you can see the video, I was very skeptical about it. It's our second one we ever bought. It's actually doing pretty well. We have already made our money back from all the pallets. Everything is becoming profit now. But like I've told you guys, we're putting it right back into purchasing more inventory and just keep this whole cycle going. And yeah, and it's working out. All right, so the water pick Sonic Fusion, as it's the same type of one as the last one I just showed you guys, and it's just the white one, and the other one was black. And I really wish I would have did an auction with this one. I put a buy it now for $89.99. I was beating someone else's price, and it sold within like 5 minutes. It was kind of stupid because obviously the other one sold for $117, and they were both new. But you live and learn on that one. We still made a really good profit from it. Like I said, we bought, this one came off the Khols pallet, just like the other one. So, I mean, we spent $400 on that pallet. These items got us, what we would just say, the other one was $100. This one got us about $70 after shipping fees and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's chopping through that hefty number that we paid for $400 for the Khols pallet. So, yeah, it was good. I'm happy with it. Now, this one right here is from the recycling center sourcing that we did. Remember I showed you all the Nintendo, Super Nintendo manuals that were there. And I told you guys that stuff was sale because somebody would want it, and they did. So I really wish I would have left that one. It was an auction at first, but someone sent an offer in, and I counter offered it, and yeah, so they got it for $22.50, and it was only like $3 to ship. So it was free then again, but if I would have just kind of been patient with it and just kind of let it run its course with the auction, it probably could have did better. But that's just the name of the game. We try to intend to get rid of stuff quick, not try to make a beyond super killing. We want to be able to keep going through items, make a decent profit, and keep moving on to different stuff. I understand there's nothing wrong with letting items sit on eBay, for a while, to get that full amount that you want. There's nothing wrong with that, and we actually intend to do some of that stuff. But some items we want to push to be able to kind of make sales and make a profit. We don't do it to kill ourselves, but we try to make sure that we're doing a good job and pushing items. All right, so this is the JBL Charge 4. That was from the Khols pallet that you guys have seen, and it worked. It was fully functional. I really wanted to keep it, but money, we're trying to build something. So $84.99, so it was like maybe $70 profit from that after fees and shipping. So it was really good. All right, and this one is from is a tape measure. It was from the Khols pallet. I'm glad I looked it up. I thought it was going to be a flea market item, but apparently it was a $40, or in this case, $29.50 sale on eBay. So yeah, so this does very well too, and it sold for $29. So profit would be about $19, $18 after fees and shipping, because that little thing was actually heavy. All right, and here's another one. This one right here is that $39.99 bronze grab bar from the Lowe's pallet that did awesome. I'm glad I listed it. It was only like $10 to ship, so we made maybe about 22, 23 bucks from that item from the Khols. I mean, not the Khols, but the Lowe's pallet. And this one right here is a Weight Watchers. That was free. Someone was throwing it out, and we made 15 bucks from it. So after fees and everything, maybe $7, $8 from a free item. And this one is for the KitchenAid oven replacement handle part. This is strictly a handlebar. Somebody, I guess, ordered it online from Lowe's, and they didn't want it, so it sent back, and it ended up in a pallet, and it was brand new. And I listed it on there and beat someone else's price by $1. And it sold. So $30.99. It was like $7, $8 to ship. So maybe around 23 bucks profit from that, which is pretty cool. Wind blows, river flows, makeup traveling bag. This was actually something from pallets years ago that just finally sold. All right, this is a Rainbow Dash Halloween costume. That was just my daughter's that we sold. Yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, if you got kids too, you know how expensive we spend money on outfits, dress up, especially if you have girls. That stuff sells awesome, you guys. It really does. And, check the prices on eBay and list it on there. All right, this Iris Go Control is it was from a Lowe's pallet. It's like a smart thermostat. And $42.77 we sold it for, which is pretty awesome. And so maybe around $35 profit after shipping. It was like maybe $4 to ship. It was fairly light. This one right here is a Bradley women's genuine leather jacket. My wife did an awesome find thrifting at the Goodwill, and she bought that for $5 and sold it for $24.99 plus $9.50 shipping. I think she even made money off the shipping. I think it was only like $8 a ship, which was awesome. So she did really good on this one. All right, and the Baby Halloween Ghost 3-piece. I think that was given to us, and my wife didn't really want it, so she sold it. So plus she charged shipping. So this item so far since we started back doing this, this is the only item that has been returned. It was from the Lowe's pallet. It was actually sealed, never opened. I didn't want to open it. I intend to try not to open up sealed items, but it's just one of those cases, just like if we was to go in the store and purchase something and it doesn't work. So in this case, it didn't work. I didn't want to trouble him anymore, so I refunded it right away and told him to keep the item. It wouldn't be worth me paying to have it shipped back or anything like that. I took the guy's word for it. Now, if it was an item that I was able to salvage or sell as parts, or if it was worth more money, obviously I would pay to get the item back, but this wasn't the case. I tried to not sink any more money. I take my loss with that and be done with it. This one right here came off the Lowe's pallet. I'm glad that we looked it up, which we tend to look up everything. But the jacuzzi, this is a bathroom faucet. A guy with messages. He was like, hey, I think we was listing it for 60 bucks, or no, maybe 55. Anyways, he really wanted it. He wanted to know if we had an extra one, but this is the only one we had, and we made him, he made us offer for $49.99. It was like, okay, and sold for $49.99. And it was like $9 a ship, so maybe 35 bucks we made from it. Christmas dress was my daughter's. Yep, so any type of dress does really good here, you guys, especially in good condition. Same thing with this was our kids. My wife's, my daughter's other Halloween, or just a dress up costume, $9. I'm telling you, that stuff sells, you guys. Same thing. My wife, she had a Forever 21 that she never ended up wearing, so she got rid of it. $15.99 for a 5-piece lot. I did an auction for these for the Shopsmith sanding pads for the Lowes pallet, which did really well. Other stuff that were my daughter's or my wife's. These lights, $14.99 and $14.99. These two lights came off the Lowes pallets. These were jeans that we were maybe at the flea market source. $15.99 plus $10 shipping. True Religion jeans, which do really well. Another dress up, you guys, $10. So it was maybe $4 or $5 made from dress ups. This one is just something that we had from a previous pallet a long time ago. One of my wife's shirts. This right here is men's Vans shoes that we found, bought from a Goodwill for $5 and made, $10 off of it after shipping, or maybe $7, $8. Or I could be wrong. I think we got this a lot cheaper. I can't remember. But anyways, we charged shipping, $9 shipping plus $15.99. So we made a profit from it, which is good. Same thing with these shoes. We found these at the flea market. I think we gave $3 for them, charged shipping plus made $12.99. So a decent little flip on that. Wife's shirt that she sold. Another one of her shirts she sold. And that's it so far, you guys. I mean, not too bad. I mean, just really starting a little bit over a month. I mean, it's been doing well. And, guys got to get into it. The hard part is getting started. Just bite the bullet, get started. If you got $30-$40 here and there left over from a paycheck from working, go sourcing at the flea market or go sourcing at Goodwill and buy and slowly start flipping stuff here. And then if you're able to get a couple $100 or spare a few $100, try out a pallet. It's worth it. You're never going to know unless you try something. And I'd rather fail at trying than failing at not doing anything at all. And that's just me. All right, this is some of the stuff we have listed. Believe it or not, this iPad, you guys, that you're seeing on the top, I found it and it's fully functional. Found it at the recycling center. It was in a trash bag and I ripped it open. It was just a nice looking non-broken iPad 2nd generation. But apparently it was locked, so I'm selling it for parts. So, all right. And this one was the Cowboys hat. You got 2 watchers on it, going on eBay right now. This is stuff that's listed right now, active. The Cobalt is from the Lowes pallet. Hat is from a flea market source. Just kind of show you guys. I won't go through all these things, but this is some of the stuff we have listed. And if you guys are fairly new to eBay, or if you've been eBaying for a while, it seems like sometimes when you try to build up your store real quick, people start buying stuff. So we got about 81, 82 things listed. Like I said, we do a lot of sales from Facebook and stuff. This is not the only amount we made from these pallets, you guys. We made a lot more. I'll kind of give that to you here in a second. But yeah, this is some of the stuff listed. And I won't bother you guys anymore with anything else right now. Hey, what's up, you guys? All right, I couldn't forget. I wanted to let you guys know what my wife has been selling and what she sold the stuff for on her Facebook. Just because, eBay hasn't really justified of how much we really made from these pallets. So, okay, let me go from her list. She's been killing it, you guys. All right, so a toaster, $5 from the Khols pallet. The Instapot, the pressure cooker, $30 from the Khols pallet she made. $10 on, actually $40 total on some Yankee candles. She sold 4 of them for $10 a piece. $20 Converse, kids Converse. That's the one that we was sourcing at the flea market that we got for $6. She sold them for $20. Women's ripped jeans, she sold for $5. That was hers. The dog carrier that we got from the Khols pallet, no, actually free from the recycling center, was $5 she made from it. She sold the pots, like a set of 5 of the pots and pans from the Khols pallet for $100. So she pretty killed it on that. $40 for the Craftsman saw from the Lowes pallet. Candle holders she sold for $10 from the Khols pallet. $15, actually she made $40 more from Woodwick Candles, 4 of them from the same person who bought the ones before. So $80 just in candles from the Khols pallet. I mean, she's been killing it, you guys. The Rosetta purse, which was free, that someone was throwing out, she got $5 for it. The bone dry redhead hunting, it's like a hunting thing for hunting ducks or something. Anyways, it was free, someone's throwing it out. We made $90 from that. A tanning bed, $50 from that, which was free. Craftsman's little toolbox, sold it for $30. That was from the Lowes pallet. The Allen and Roth lamp, which was from, I wanted to say Lowes, but yeah, $30. Some mushrooms that were kind of broken and missing pieces, she sold for $7. What is this? The AccuCut, she sold for $70 from the Lowes pallet. The stapler, brand new stapler from the Lowes pallet, $35. Fire pit, $70, sold it for from the Lowes pallet. A bassinet, which was ours, that was given to us, $15. What else? Let me see. Some clothes and stuff. I won't mention too much of that. Yeah, so far, I mean, if you would add all that up, I mean, she's been killing it, you guys. And that's not even from sales I've been making it on my side, but she strictly does the Facebook. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a heads up on what she's been selling on that. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We just want to be 100% honest to show you what's been selling on the eBay. We haven't even started that long ago, you guys. You can go back to our old video to see when we started, and it's just been steady. It's been killing it. My wife's been killing it. Stay-at-home mom, homeschool too, you know. So you guys, it can be done, and we definitely encourage you to move on it, to take action, to make it happen, you guys. Yeah, you know, join us in this journey. Subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you guys got any questions, just holler at us. Let us know. Leave a comment and we'll get back to you. And we appreciate y'all. Y'all take care and good luck.